Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we have traveled to the Kentucky Speedway for the Kentucky 60. This is going to be race number 30 in the More Freedom series, season 5, and we are almost done with the season. We got 7 races left, so let's go through the current top 10 in points. Your points leader still the 13 of King of the Aces. Second's going to be the 96 of Nico. Third will be the 25 of JTM. Fourth will be the 666 of Pistol Pete. Fifth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Sixth will be the 00 of Mudbone. Seventh will be the 88 of NM. Eighth will be the 49 of Jetman. Ninth will be the 72 of Duchess, and rounding out your top 10 will be the 77 of Zip. Let's check in on your team and chassis standings as well. Still leading the way is Aces to Z Motorsports. Amish Buggy Racing second. Third is going to be MBR. Fourth will be Douche Motorsports, and rounding out the top 5 will be G3 Motorsports. Chassis standings are Dodge, Chevy, and Toyota. So let's look at all things points here today for this Kentucky 60. They're getting these cars dialed in. The upper deck's already piling into their seats, and I think it's about time, so let's go racing. As I get these cars fired up, let's go through your starting top 10 today for the Kentucky 60. Starting on the pole will be the 72 of Duchess, and on her outside, the 88 of NM. Starting third will be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games, and on her outside, the 47 of Dash. Starting fifth will be the 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the 23 of Fuller Than You. Starting seventh will be the 25 of JTM, excuse me, and on his outside, the 66 of Hondo. Starting ninth will be the 33 of Harvey Jones, and rounding out your top 10 will be the 38 of Baseman. So JTM, who has fallen to third in the points, starting right there behind your points leader, the 13 of King of the Aces. Duchess, this is going to be pole number 1 of the year for her. She's ninth place in the points right now and looking for more. If she could pull out a W here today, it could put her in contention to win the championship here at the end of the year. She's going to have the wily veteran, the previous, or no, a previous champion in the series, the 3 of Geek Girl Games right behind her, and she's got the 88 on the outside to start this race, being led down to the green flag by that beautiful orange and black Dodge Challenger pace car. The pace car is pulling into the pits. Crowd is on their feet. Duchess is leading us down. We are waiting on the start here at Kentucky. And the green flag is out, and we are underway. JTM down to the inside right now on the 13 of King of the Aces, as G3 is thinking about getting to the bottom line. There on the 72 of Duchess, G3 still to the bottom, followed right behind her is going to be the 25 of JTM. So we've got a hot time into turn 3 right now, with G3 down to the bottom with the help of the 25 of JTM. To the top of the track is the 72 of Duchess. Duchess is going to lead the way so far here on lap number 1. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, top 10 will be on your left. Favorite driver scrolling across the top, as it's going to be a 2-car breakaway right now between the 88, the 72, and now the 13 of King of the Aces making a breakaway here as well, as JTM battling with the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Coda is absolutely looking to put a stamp on his championship here today at Kentucky. It's going to be a hard road to hoe at the bottom of this track here today for JTM and the rest of those folks at the bottom. As we watch up here at the front of the field, the 72 of Duchess right there in front of the 88 of NM. As they head down the front stretch, Duchess just with a little bit of a car length lead right now over NM. Negligible 1.1 seconds over NM, about a car length right now. As we're going to watch, we're going to jump back and see if we can't see if this field starts straightening out, as JTM to the bottom still, as we watch a battle right here between the 999 of Deviant and the 329 of Heck of a Duber. So JTM has fallen back to the 10th position as of right now, as we watch this battle into turn 1. With the 329 and the 999, as Deviant's going to lose a little bit of time there, as that high line here at Kentucky is just the way to go. We see JTM stay to the high line as Baseman and Twisted both jump to the bottom of the track here onto the front stretch. We'll check in on the leaders in just a moment as we watch a battle here for the 8th and 9th and 10th, and a lot of positions going on here as Baseman still working down to the inside of the 999 of Deviant off of turn number 2, as JTM down to the inside now on the 38 of Baseman as Zip had a heck of a run to the back bumper of the 333 of Keeping It Twisted, last week's winner. So we're going to jump up to the front of this field and see what is happening right now as Duchess leads the way here at Kentucky. Sorry about that. So Duchess with a little bit of a lead over the 88 of NM and the 13 of King of the Aces. We're going to see how many laps they go here today. I'm guessing 10 to 15, probably around 15 laps. We'll jump back here through the back of this field. We do see Dash into the 5th position right now. 66 of Hondo up to 6th. So Hondo moving up a couple spots here early going as we will watch this battle in the back here. JTM has fallen back to the 12th position now as we got 3 wide between the 07, the 666, and the 49 of Jetman. Down the backstretch they go. We got the 20 of Adam B5000 jumping down to the inside. He's almost contact with the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum here as they work down the front stretch. We'll jump up towards the front of this field again as we see Coda to the outside and around, maybe down to the inside and around the 88 of NM. So your points leader, the 13 of King of the Aces, now into the 2nd position. He is trying for win number 4 here today at Kentucky and just absolutely trying to blow away the competition here. But, I mean, Duchess still all 9 laps led so far here today. But again, you can't say enough about this 13. He has put that car to the front of this field in the points and has not looked back. He has held it for quite a while now. So Coda now up to the 2nd position here in the race here, the Kentucky 60. He is, again, just trying to hammer a stamp into his championship season. He is working on championship win number 2 here in the More Freedom Series. Season 1 champ. We, abbreviated season. I think we were like 12 or 16 races that season, and I think it was 12 races, and he won two of the 12, and just it wasn't like an absolute domination. I believe he finished just a few points ahead of previous driver in the series, Kung Fu Beer. So he's now battling with the 88 of NM onto the front stretch. Again, that bottom line just is not the preferred line through the front stretch and off of turn number 4. So down the backstretch they go. G3 trying to work underneath NM here. She's going to give him a little bit of a love tap into the turn right there. I thought we were going caution. It looked like they were slowing down. G3 had to get it onto the brakes. She's going to fall into the clutches now of the 47 of Dash after almost getting in contact with the 88 of NM. So these crews are going to have a lot of work to do in the pits here today to try to work to the front of this field as we are now working lap number 14 Actually, we're working lap number 15, cross the stripe, 15 down. 26 to go here. So the question is, 41 lap race. If they can make it to lap 20, I would guess it's a one stop affair. But if they can't, they're gonna have to start playing pit strategy and thinking about when they need to stop. If they don't make it to lap 20, the issue is going to become if they don't make it to lap 20, maybe lap 21, are they going to have to stop again before the end of this race? And you know, we only have one pace lap, so it's not like it's this huge fuel usage on the one pace lap. So Duchess still leads the way. NM is just itching right now to get around the 13 of King of the Aces. We'll jump back here. We do see that G3 has lost 2 spots as she is now in a battle with the 23 of Fuller Than You, previously known wrecker, the 23 of Fuller Than You. We'll jump back through this field as it looks like they've evened out a little bit. Harvey has gotten around the 999 of Deviant. JTM still back in the 12th position still. Second place in points, the 96 of Nico has fallen back to 20th after starting in the 11th position. As there is a battle on the track right now with the 544, the 49, and the 20. So we're going to watch this a little bit here. Everybody still out running. Nobody has been a taker for pit road as Nico to the high line here. It looks like we are seeing pit stops happening now. We'll jump up to the front of this field as NM is to the back bumper of the 13 of King of the Aces. I saw the 38 of Baseman jumping into the pits there. It looks like we have a bunch of people takers for pit road right now. We're going to see if Duchess comes in. This is lap number 20. So if she can make it here, she is coming in. So I think this is going to be, you can make it to the end of this race as we saw NM and Coda in a battle right there. Trying to get a good view of this from one of our cameras. Oh, there we go. So we're going to watch Duchess jump into her pit stall. Coda is in. I'm assuming 4 tires and fuel, both Duchess and NM into their pits. So right side tires going on the 72 and the 88 right now. This is going to be a battle off of pit road. Left side tires and fuel. They got to pack as much fuel into these cars as they can to get them the last 21 laps. Coda down and away. He's going to come out. He is going to beat the 72 of Duchess out of the pits. She is going to get the hammer down. He's going to get the hammer down. He's going to come out in the lead. This could be a game changer. This could be the nail in the proverbial coffin for the rest of the field as the 38 of Baseman has got a heck of a run to the outside. Baseman might be your leader coming up here. So onto the front stretch they go with a heck of a stop by the 13 of King of the Aces, but you cannot say, oh, we've got a caution, folks. We have a caution on the track. This could be it. This is going to turn this upside down, folks. We have a caution on the track. We see some skid marks into the turn 3 wall. Baseman getting slowed down, waiting on the pace car. Not sure what is happening right now. I'm not sure. Baseman is your leader. So we're waiting on the pace car at this point to get his life together and get around the 38s. Baseman needs to almost stop what he's doing right now. So he is finally behind that pace car. So Baseman is your leader right now. Let's go through that current top 10. Actually, Let's see what brought out that caution flag. I don't think we're going to get any takers for pit road. There might be, but let's go ahead and see what brought out the caution. Well, this caution is going to be brought out by contact between the 11 of TC Roberts and the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Let's watch this happen. Little extended time in the pits for the 11 of TC Roberts. He's currently running in the last position. G3 has fallen all the way back there as well. So we'll see how they fare the rest of this race. Let's go through that current top 10. Your leader is the 38 of Baseman. Second is going to be 13 of King of the Aces. Third will be the 72 of Duchess. Fourth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Fifth will be the 88 of NM. Sixth will be the 66 of Hondo. Seventh will be 10 of Scooter. Eighth will be the 300 of Resemble. Ninth will be the 47 of Dash. And running at your top 10 will be the 329 of Heck of a Doober. JTM has fallen back to the 15th position, and the 96 of Nico has fallen back to 22nd. So, again, King of the Aces in a good position right now. Here at the front of the field, if it ended right now, he would significantly extend his lead over the competition. I know they aren't hoping for that, but he definitely is. Again, he's got 3 wins on the year, looking for win number 4. He's got 8 top 5s, 11 top 10s, most of anybody right now. He's tied in top 10s with Mike Check, but the most top 5s so far in the season is by the 13 of King of the Aces. Only 1 DNF on the year, which is one of the main reasons he's out there leading the way. Baseman, let's check in on him, and he has 1 win this year, 4 top 5s, 7 top 10s, but unfortunately he is 4 DNFs and has fallen all the way back to 34th in points. So a 1-car team here in the More Freedom Series for Groovy Green Racing, the 38 of Baseman, and the PV Chevy right there, the PV Monte Carlo for Groovy Green Racing. You just love that livery on the 38's car. It actually kind of looks like it actually is resemblance of an amplifier that PV makes. So we'll see if we can't jump up to the pace car and see if we can't see it. It's a good looking car. Looks like we got the one to go here at Kentucky with about 16 laps remaining in the race. Again, your leader is still going to be that 38 of Baseman, and we're going to see him split for the double file restart here. We're going to see if King of the Aces can get a heck of a jump on the 38, or if Baseman can get the hammer down and keep himself out into the lead. You got to look right there behind the 13 of King of the Aces. He has his wife and teammate, the 420, going to try to push him to victory here today and just put that absolute stamp on his championship. Green flag's out. We're back underway. King of the Aces with a good jump. He's going to lead this lap. He's going to get those all-important 5 bonus points. He's going to jump out here in front of the 38 of Baseman. So King of the Aces with a fantastic pit stop and a fantastic restart here at Kentucky has now gotten around the 38 of Baseman out to the lead. He is looking, oh goodness, we have a 4-car crash. They're racing back to the yellow flag here today. So you saw that happen. We got a 4-car crash and possibly more happening here at Kentucky. So that's going to put us out into another yellow flag here today as they're going to catch up to the back of that beautiful engine black Dodge Challenger pace car. So as they always say, cautions breed cautions. But King of the Aces with an all-important 5 bonus points here today. Again, bonus points can make the difference if you win the championship or if you lose it. So let's see what brought out that caution. Well, you hate to see it. This caution is going to be brought out by contact between the 47 of Dash and the 300 of Resemble. The contact is initiated by the 300. You're just going to see this in a moment, but we're just going to watch this. Let's see this happen. From the roof cam on the 96 of Nico, way back here in the back of the pack. Well, we have some significant damage on a few cars. We'll jump back here to the back. Looks like 799 involved, 72 involved. So Duchess going from the lead of this race all the way to the back of the pack. So it looks like she was somehow involved. 666 of Pistol Pete involved. The 47 of Dash involved. Those out of the race as a result of this caution is going to be the 66 of Hondo, the 300 of Resemble, and the 329 of Heck of a Duber. So, yeah, just involved in that caution. Just a tough break here today. And, yeah, so they're going to be out of the race. And, I mean, just a very tough break for the 72 of Duchess. She had a car that could win this race and just has fallen all the way to the back after being involved in that caution. I mean, there were other folks involved in that. I know the 96 was involved and things like that. So we're going to see what happens here as we move on. The pace car has his lights off, I do believe. So the lights are off on that beautiful orange and black Dodge Challenger pace car. Let's go through your current top 10. Your leader is the 13 of King of the Aces. Second's going to be the 38 of Baseman. Third will be the 88 of NM. Fourth will be the 10 of Scooter. Fifth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Sixth will be the 999 of Deviant. Seventh will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Eighth will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Ninth will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. And rounding out your top 10 will now be the 34 of Super Snake. So Super Snake coming up from the 32nd position up to 10th. So good job for the 34 of Super Snake here today. Checking in where the 999 started 18th and the 420 of Queen of Hearts started in the... Where did she start at? I'm missing her in the list. Oh, she started 28th, so good run for her as well. Baseman starting on the outside here. We're going to see if he can get the jump on this 13 of King of the Aces and play spoiler to his fourth win of the season. Coming down to the green flag. We're waiting. Green flag is out. We're underway. Looks like Baseman might get a little bit of a jump, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Coda sticking with him here. Baseman to the outside with a little bit of help by the 10 of Scooter. It looks like the 88 of NM and the 420 are going to try to push the 13 to the inside and around. So Coda does not let Baseman get down to the inside or get around him here. As we are battling. We thought I heard some scraping of the wall there for a second. As down to the inside is the 88 of NM on the 38 of Baseman right now. Baseman to the high line, NM to the bottom. NM going to lose a little bit of ground here to Baseman as Scooter jumps down to his inside. This is going to allow the 13 of King of the Aces to pull out to an insurmountable lead at this point. So Baseman into the second position. He's got a battle on his hands with the 10 of Scooter. Getting help on the high line by the 999 of Deviant. Here comes the 07 of Douchebaggins. DB started today's race in the 26th position. He's worked himself into the top 10 now. So your leader on the track, that 13 of King of the Aces, has driven away from the rest of the field here today. He is 4/10 up right now. He is looking for win number 4. And again, just to put an absolute stamp on his championship run here this season. Deviant going to try to make up a little bit of time here. He has got laps winding down. Only about 7 laps to go here at Kentucky as a battle for the 3rd position rages between the 07 of Douchebaggins and the 38 of Baseman. We're going to see what the 88 of NM does here as we got a 3 wide back here with the 333 and the 10 and the 77 as NM to the inside of the 07 of Douchebaggins here. So NM trying to work down to the inside to the low line on the 07. He is going to lose a lot of bit of time here and is going to might fall into the clutches of the 10 of Scooter, but Scooter's going to get it 3 wide with the 333 and the 23 as they're going to all fall back in the line here. So we're watching the battles rage on as Deviant is desperately trying to catch up to the 13 of King of the Aces. Coda, again, about a 3/10 of a second lead right now. Probably about, what is that, like 3 or 4 car lengths between himself and the 999 of Deviant. With 4 laps to go, Deviant has the opportunity to catch him here, but again, we all know that in the More Freedom Series, catching the leader and then passing him 2 different things, or her. So Coda is still up by a couple tenths here. At this point, Deviant needs to get into the line, get that draft going, get himself to the back bumper of the 13, and get to the front of this field if he wants to win this race. But Coda is driving his race. He's hitting his marks. He is doing fantastic here today at Kentucky. He is looking for this win. He is looking to put a stamp on his championship. Still finishing second. If he finishes second here today to the 999, that would not be, I mean, that's still a fantastic run that he's got going. Deviant is trying to work himself back into the top 10 in points here today. We're going to get 2 well, folks, we just saw it. You saw him cross the line. And with that, the race comes to a close, folks. So we're going to get the yellow and white flag this time around. Let's go ahead and check out what brought out the caution real fast. This caution will be brought out by contact between the 356 of Ice Cream Some Days and the 49 of Jetman. Jetman gets into the right rear of the 356, sends her around and into the wall. Again, your leader we had the yellow-white flag come out last time, so we're going to get the checker flag this time around, and King of the Aces is going to get race win number 4 of the season, and that is, I'm just saying, this is almost an insurmountable lead right now that Coda has over the rest of the field. And I don't know how JTM or Nico or Pistol Pete or Paul are going to be able to catch up to him right now. He came into this race 194 points up on second place, the 96 of Nico, and he is going to leave with even more points. As we're watching him come down, the beautiful Orange and Black Judge Challenger pace car leading the way. The checkered flag is out for your race leader, the 13 of King of the Aces. He is going to win it here today at Kentucky. Race win number 4 of the season. That's going to give him 10 career victories, I do believe, in the More Freedom Stock Car Racing Association. One back from the all-time leader, the 25 at JTM, and JTM I know was hoping for career win number 12 here today to help him move forward in the points. You know, Nick was also hoping for a win here today, but that is not in the cards for them. JTM is going to finish in the 14th position, and Nico is going to finish in the 21st position. So we're going to see, you know, let's go through the finishing top 10. Again, your winner is the 13 to King of the Aces. Second's going to be the 999 of Deviant. Third will be the 38 of Baseman. Fourth will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Fifth will be the 88 of NM. Sixth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Seventh will be the 333 of Keeping It Twisted. Eighth will be the 77 of Zip. Ninth will be the 34 of Super Snake. And running out your top 10, the 660 of Garrett Miller. Crazy race and win here today for the 13 to King of the Aces. But next week we head to Michigan for the Michigan 60. So another high-speed track and hopefully another fantastic race here in the More Freedom Series. Let's check in on those all-important current points. Again, King of the Aces is going to extend his lead, but we're just seeing by how much right now over who is going to be in second and third and fourth and fifth and all that stuff. And checking in on your team and chassis standings, Aces to Z Motorsports is going to extend their lead as well in the team standings. They're heading for team championship number 1 at this point. I am like, the end of this season has been fantastic, and there's going to be celebration tonight down in the Aces to Z Motorsports. They are going to be partying it up, and Coronas are going to be flowing tonight for Aces to Z Motorsports, and they're going to be having a fantastic time because your winner here today at Kentucky is the 13 to King of the Aces, his 4th win of the season. He extends his points lead, and he is looking for championship number 2. And until next time, back here at Michigan, take care.